This blue dot's going on the air. Looks like he's going everywhere. With his pet Jenny and his blue dot family. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. On his first Naruto run. Looked like this blue dot was having fun. He is not a mouse. Moved from the shop to the house with Marsha and his clan. This blue dot is the man. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. Looked like he was having fun. Looked like this blue dot is gonna run. He likes to say every day in his own special way. Are you shitting me? And he loves his blue dot family. We love John, he is the man. And we love this special clan. We are a blue dot family. And we like to be free.
Thank you, T.W. Travis, baby. We appreciate his voice every time we come on. Hello, family. First off, let me start off by apologizing. I missed our Beer and Bud Friday. Life got in the way yesterday, and it just wasn't in the cards, I guess. So I apologize for that. There's very few days I miss, and Friday is one of them that I really, really hate to miss. Anyway, let's start off by calling out who jumped in here. Randy Peterson, first one in. Woo, pig, buddy. Monica Burns, one of our own admins over there at John Berneville Speaks, Blue Dot Family. George Murray came in. Jimmy Swanson, Stephanie Dean, Jay Stoker's not too far away. I thought you had a dinner date tonight. Carol Blass, Pete Briggs, Buddy Davis, our own Buddy Davis, James Blinn, and Wayne Flex said it's in the bowl. Spark it up, buddy. Don't wait on me. If you're waiting on me, you're backing up. I hope y'all have had a pleasant weekend so far. The sun finally came out today. Been raining all day yesterday. All messy and shit, but sun finally came out today. Starting to look a little bit better, so I hope the weather's grand wherever you are. And if not, hunker down, baby, and tune in. But I'm glad you're here because we got a whole lot of catching up to do. Today's show, if you notice the title, the title there is Mail Call Blue Dot Family Visit. So we can jump in on politics anytime anybody comes up with anything. I'm still reeling over the impeachment. I'm still feeling mighty proud of that. We have some more advertising on our street. Another Trump banner went up. I swear that it's like they're doing it for me. They're not doing it for Trump. Nobody comes down the street, sees your house anyway. They're doing that for me. But anyway, we're going to do a mail call today because I got mail. I've had mail for several days, and it's backed up, and I really need to address it. So let me see. Is nobody's in the room? Let's go ahead and.
What? You would want to do your mail first, then bring people in.
Well,
the
they can help discuss the mail.
Okay. In that case, let me get that set up.
Let's get that all going here, so we can Travis over there getting into a book, and we'll get into that in a minute too. The book he's reading. Here we are. Hello, Velda.
Hello, John.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good. And Eva, you're doing fine over in Berlin, I presume?
Well, I was just telling Belda about the bad news I just got.
Oh, no, bad news. No.
Yeah, my great nephew has got a brain tumor, and
oh, Lord.
They won't know until Christmas Day.
Oh, wow.
What type it is, and whether or not it's benign.
Well, we'll hope that he gets a very happy Christmas present with good news on that.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what everybody's hoping and praying for.
Yes. All our Blue Dot family will have our thoughts right there, baby. Hoping everything.
Yeah, he's about, I don't know, 14, 15. I'm not quite sure because there's 5 grandchildren for my sister, and I get them mixed up in terms of their ages sometimes.
Well, since you're over there in Berlin, do you know Gabby Mueller?
I don't think so.
Oh, I just seen her in the comments. She says howdy from Germany. I just thought y'all knew each other.
Dad, just because someone's from the same goddamn country, Jesus.
That's what people say. Where are you from? Scotland? Oh, do you know so-and-so? Yeah, no, it's a big country. Yeah, it's not.
Well, there is somebody that I've met through here who was in the Berlin Brigade of sorts just before the wall and some years afterwards. So but I forgot his name.
That's all right. I got to make a note here. Well, let's do it here before it gets out of my mind, before it slides by. I want to say hello to Bill Jones because today's his birthday. I think that's what he meant in the comments there. He said, oh, it is. See there? Everybody's wishing Bill a happy birthday. So Bill Jones, baby, happy birthday. I know you're all of probably 28, 29 years old.
21 and holding.
There you go, baby. I don't have birthdays. I have anniversaries of my 21st birthday. And we don't need to get into which anniversary we're coming up on.
No, we don't.
Too many of them. Anyway, TW, I see you jumped in the room there. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing not so great. Mute my mic.
One second, yo.
I'm terribly sorry. I got allergies coming down here, and my nose is running.
Dad. I'm gonna just go on record. I wanted Dad to take the day off to rest and get over this head cold that me and him both have. But no, he's like, no, we got to do this. So throughout the show, you're gonna be hearing us mute the mic because he needs to. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that light needs to be turned on.
Blow his nose, hack his brain.
Yeah, so I apologize for that ahead of time. This was his idea.
Watch out, brain cells, John, brain cells.
Apologizing for my... And it's sad. Baby, I want SC, how you doing? How's everything in Florida, bub?
Whoops, he turned his mic on. Bring him back.
Uh-oh. What's up, SC? You don't want to be in here?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We had you.
Okay.
You run off.
Yeah, something happened.
What's
there
up
for
with
a
that
second.
shit?
I don't know, but I'm here. I hear you.
Well, we're glad you are. I'll tell you what. I wanted y'all in the room. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get Greg in here too. Before we start, we'll have a whole family conversation. How are you doing, Greg? Greg's there. I know he's there.
Greg, turn your mics on.
Oh, and there's my Jenny. There is my Jenny. Right on key.
Come feed me more peppermint.
pen over there because it's all muddy. So I got her under the house, which is a smaller pen.
And
but
she heard you.
Yeah, she did.
He's not happy to be under.
No. Well, I wanted y'all to sit in the room here with me so y'all could help me do the mail. I'm going to read the mail because I've got some stacked up. We'll do a few and everything. We'll work through it. Okay? Sound good?
That sounds like fun.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
The first one. Wait a minute. I got to get the name here. It says, "In Christmas, let Christmas come into our world and bring us warmth and cheer, bring us faith in the doubt and strength in place of fear, bring us hope and bring us love to guide our hearts forever. Let Christmas come into our world and bring us all together." And that's what I think this Christmas is doing to our family. May the joys and blessings of Christmas be yours. John, Travis, and family, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. P.S. Keep up the great job with your rants and Blue Dot Family Group meetings. Let's continue to work together and get this orange-haired dingbat out of office. I enjoy watching and listening to you and Travis, as well as the other Blue Dot family members on YouTube and Facebook. Keep it going, guys. Sincerely, John Unell, and also known as Johnny Fly, a.k.a. Johnny Fly. John Unell.
Johnny Fly.
Yeah.
Johnny Fly.
I think I've seen him in the comments.
Yes, he's been here for a very long time.
So I don't want to get these mixed up. So I got to make a pile, so I can get them all. These are all going to go up on our Christmas thing there. Ain't that cool? Where was that one from? Pennsylvania?
Come on.
It was from South Haven, I think, or Bethlehem. SCH.
This is
Haven.
why we need rehearsals.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have done. Well, there's too many here.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, this one is from Salt Lake City, and it is from Mitty B in Northern California. I'm sorry, Mitty B in Northern California. She says, "Hi, Blue Dot. It's been watching you for over 2 years, I guess. I believe since I don't understand how to join as a member, wish someone would help. I am sending this note. I would even like to stand with use PayPal. Oh, there. Never mind. Never have wished it. So I just I'm sorry, but savvy enough to be first on your. She included a donation, and please never stop. I love your rants, and baby, we appreciate it. She did include a nice donation in there, and we appreciate that. I don't know how to do what she says, what she's wanting to do.
You didn't show it to me, so I don't know how to
Yeah.
give answers, but
I'm
I'd be
sorry.
more than happy to go through the letter and figure that out, too, and then try to get a hold of you.
Travis, I got to call on him for everything. I'm telling you. I got a bunch of mail, though, but the mail is stacked up. I know there's mail out there that I'm gonna get, but it just hadn't come in yet. Oh, this one is from, actually I have two, from Tammy Ames in Elmira, New York, and Tammy's been with us a long time and has been a lot of help to me. It says, "Happy holidays. May the spirit of Christmas warm your heart." And yes, she sent a donation also. It is made in remembrance of all the Blue Dots, like Blue Dot, fur babies, and lasts all year. Please give yours a comfort treat. You bet your butt. Mine are spoilt rotten in that direction. But thank you very much, Tammy. And I got another one from Tammy, two from Tammy. And this one says, "Merry Christmas to Travis and family, New York, Elvira, New York." It says, "Warm family holiday wishes." There you go, baby. And I think she put a sticker in here. She did. Not me, us. And it's Bernie. It's a Bernie sticker. Tammy is a Bernie bot. So, yes. Thank you, Tammy Ames. I'm telling you, I got a bunch of mail. Y'all may be here for a while, you know that, don't you? Let's jump to this one.
This is why I was saying you need to separate the two things.
I know. This one came with this is a package that I got. Where's the card? Is it on the bottom? Yes, it is, right here. I got a card in a box from, hold on, you should be able to tell me right over there. And it is from Dana Spear and Cheryl Drury. And this is from the both of them to you and your family. We hope you have a safe and happy holiday. We stand united with you and the rest of the Blue Dot family, baby. And she wrote a very nice letter. And in the package was some peppermints for Jenny. And then in the package was, where's the book?
It's right here in my hand.
Okay,
of course.
held it
I'm
up
reading
there.
It. Yeah,
There
I got
it
it
is.
right there.
And it is, the title of it is
The Dark Walker Prophecy: The Chronicles of Dia Tintia. And
Tintia.
supposedly, from what you were
Yeah, I
telling
was
me,
just
it's going to
reading
be
it.
based on a game that they're making and stuff. And
This is the book that the game is going to be based on.
and yes, I am very interested, of course. So I'm going to be reading through this, and I really appreciate it. I've been needing some good reads lately, so
That was fantastic.
yes, this is like I
Kinda.
was wondering because I was like, well, because we didn't read the letter, we saw the book, and I was like,
Wow.
wow, that's a fantasy book for Dad. Oh, wait, it didn't even click. I should be reading it. So yeah, awesome. I really appreciate it. We'll
Dana.
be reading it. Me and Rose will be reading it, Dana.
Thank you very much. We'll be looking forward to the game that's going to come out with that
Oh yeah,
one day.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. That's not the only book I got. I got a very nice book from let me get it out here. This is interesting because it was sent to me by Carrie Thighcouch from Medford, Oregon. I hope I got that right. And she wrote a nice little card. And the card says, thank you to the whole Blue Dot family. May your holiday be filled with peace and joy. She said, I've been meaning to send this to you for a long time. About a year ago, you had to do a ramp in your living room, and I noticed a print on the wall behind by this artist, and I have a number of his prints, and I thought you or Mama might enjoy this book. Always listening, Carrie Thighcouch. And the book is a collection of works by Michael Parks. And let me see if I can switch cameras. Michael Parks, and he is a surrealist, I think. I would put him out as. He does very fantastic work, very intricate work. Let me see if I can get one of them up there if they can see that. Yes, that's the derriere. But we have one of Michael's prints hanging above our bed. As a matter of fact, our friend Deborah is actually the owner. She has about 3 or 4 of his prints. Exquisite art, just beautiful art, very surrealistic. He also does bronze statues and stuff. That's cool. That's cool to have the book there to coincide with the artwork that we have. That's cool. I'm going to put this.
Hear me?
No, we can't hear you.
Good, so you can hear me.
Yes. How are you doing, Hank?
Well, I'm very fine. I'm at my sister's in the United Kingdom at the moment.
You
So I made a travel from the Netherlands to go to England for Christmas.
outstanding.
So I
Cool.
So you're
My
in
sister
England
might-
now?
I'm in England now. Yeah, at the south coast.
Oh, the South Coast.
Yeah, the south coast.
Outstanding.
I went to the sea today, and I went to a very small museum here in the village that she lives in. I became a member of this museum, so I'm now the one and only foreign member of that. Really funny.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yes. How have you been in America?
We're all doing fine here. We got us an impeachment, so we're pretty happy about that. Now we're waiting for the rest of the story to continue. There's a battle going on between Pelosi and McConnell, so we're going to see what happens there.
Isn't Pelosi wanting to wait with sending the impeachment papers to
Yep.
the Senate?
Sure, I don't blame her either. I don't blame her.
Strange.
McConnell's out there screaming about he's not impartial and he can't wait to get it so he could throw it out the door. I don't blame her. Let's force the issue.
Yeah, because there were also some senators who already said that they would not be voting honestly. I read.
Well, it's
Right.
time for some honesty in our Senate.
I
You
sure
know,
hope so.
these
Yeah.
people can't hide all over. Hank, hold on. We're gonna give another. I'm catching up on my mail, bub.
Roger that. Roger that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of mail. And this one is from, believe it or not, Bill Jones, and it's his birthday today from Wellington, North Carolina, and it says "Jingle All the Way," and it says nobody likes a half-assed jingler, so jingle all the way. Don't be a half-assed jingler. I like that. And he says, John, I would love the opportunity to talk with you at your convenience. He gave me your phone number, so yes, Bill, I'm going to be giving you a call. He says, wishing you and the entire Britivo family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Holiday Season. Sincerely, Bill Jones. He put a nice donation in there. We appreciate that, Bill. And happy birthday again, bub. And yeah, I got your number, so I'm going to put you on my list. As a matter of fact, put that.
Happy birthday, Bill.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Bill.
Hey, happy birthday.
I'm telling you, we got, every day in this family there's birthday. My iPad, part of the problem on my iPad is my iPad will not let me go to my page. On Facebook, you go to your timeline, there's your information, your picture and all that stuff. It won't let me see that. It won't let me see anybody's past the heading up there of who it is. I can't go down and look at nothing on it's just twerking me off. Now I'm on my phone trying to do it.
Strange.
Anyway,
Very strange.
let's do another. Oh, this is from Rose Taylor, from Anniston, Oklahoma, Alabama. I'm sorry, Anniston, Alabama. They got an Army depot there, Anniston Army Depot, and it's a happy Christmas. May your season be merry and your new year be bright. Love from Blue Dot Dusty, also known as Rose Taylor, Sister Resistor. And Rose has been with us a very long time. And she's a long-time member of this Blue Dot family, so we're proud of it. Rose, thank you very much, darling. I appreciate it. All these cards are going to go up on the string as soon as the show's over, because we got to get ready for Sunday. Oh, this is Miss Ann Zerner from Venecia, California, and she wrote, it's a dove on the front. It says, "May your Christmas be filled with all the joy and peace on earth. God bless those who hunger and thirst for justice, for theirs will be satisfied." I hope so, baby, all of us. Blessings to you and all. And in Bayer Zune, from the Bay Area. And she says, leave it to Mama and the boys. Thanks for all you do and been doing. Let's hope this new year gives us all a good old, a guess of the old, and flush 15 times for the ball. Get rid of the asshole and flush 15 times, I think was the message there.
Good idea.
Yeah, he's a big turd. It's going to take 15 rushing. I got some more cards, but let's go to a little package because I've seen this one over here. This one is from Buddy Davis, our own Buddy Davis. He might be out there this evening, and if so, thank you, Buddy. I already opened it because we already listened to it. It's a copy of one of his CDs, Buddy Davis Vintage Recordings, Volume 2. I have Volume 1. We sat and listened to this, and Buddy, I'm telling you, buddy. I love your music. I love your voice. I can sing along. I know most of the songs. You've hit me with some new ones, but who doesn't know Chattanooga Choo Choo? It says comfort and joy, and find your own little peace on earth this Christmas. Thanks again, everything for everything you do, Buddy Davis. And Buddy Davis, if you haven't checked him out, go check him out on Facebook. I think he's on YouTube. If he's not, he needs to be. I think he is, though. Buddy Davis, he's a Grammy-nominated artist, and I'm telling you, his voice is something that you can really enjoy. So go by there and see Buddy Davis, and it's not a promo ad. I'm just giving it to him. And he's from Arden, North Carolina, and you can find him on Buddy Davis Band. Buddy Davis Band 1 at AOL.com, I guess. Buddy, again, thank you. I appreciate it tremendous, buddy. There was a donation in there, and it tasted mighty well. And I got my monthly happy times, funny times from Paulette Hallbeck. It's a subscription that she gives me. I love these things. If you ever get a chance to look at one, it's called Funny Times. It's political humor. Definitely geared to the left. It's got a lot of articles and stuff, and I get a lot of information out of those things every time I get it because I read through them.
How many letters you got left?
Oh Lord, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, let's take a quick, I'd say 10-minute break because we got a whole room full of people here. And let's just chit-chat for a little bit, and we'll continue reading those letters in just a second.
We'll take a little break from the mail. We'll put that right there. All right, let's talk about hanging. The trial. Yeah, that's what I meant, the trial.
Although I wanted to mention that Buddy Davis just posted a wonderful version of Winter Wonderland.
Oh, did he?
Nice.
I'm telling you, Buddy's got a voice. He's got a voice.
Yeah.
And he knows how to use it. So, yeah, go by there and check it out. If he just posts, he does that a lot. He posts a lot of music up on Facebook. And, I don't know. How come does he get hit with copyright
He
shit?
might get the rights for the songs. You can do that. You can, if you cover a song, you can, but also it depends on if you're monetizing it or not. So that also is a big player. So, if he's putting out these CDs, for people to purchase, he's probably bought the rights to be able to cover the songs and all that other stuff, or paid royalties, or, whichever. So
How's that guy, Al? No.
Christmas carols, I don't know.
Al? Go Rhythm?
Who?
Go Rhythm.
Go Rhythm?
Algorithm? That guy?
Oh, yeah, Algorithm. Yeah.
That guy figures all that shit out.
Like Al Yankovic.
Let me see. But Pete Briggs says sometimes everyone forgets we are in the trenches every day, fighting with the rump sheep. It like taking it to the wall, baby. Pete Briggs, we appreciate it very much. That's what we have to do every day, baby. We're taking this shit out there.
Oh no, I'm back.
This little thing between Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, that's going to be a telltale sign here. Who's going to win this little thing? But I think
it's going to be an interesting fight.
Yes. Well, I like the fact that it's being brought up because the more this is going to be discussed, the more the Senate, I believe, is going to be forced into showing some kind of neutral ground here and having a fair trial. That's what Donnie's griped about this whole damn time, how unfair it was. Well, let's bring your witnesses up here, son. Let's do this shit. But
Donnie wants it to be over quick, but McConnell's not playing that game. Him and Pelosi will go at it.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the blue room. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alrighty.
So basically, how long do they have before these papers have to go to the Senate?
A year.
1 year is from what I understand.
Yeah.
She has 1 year
Okay.
to take it to the Senate. That kind of tells us that she's under no pressure, no legal or constitutional pressure to move this to the Senate. Because she's putting up the argument that we have to pick our managers. They're calling them managers. Who's going to present this argument? And so until we know that, how many we're allowed and all this stuff. But
it might well be a week before November 2020.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, I don't think so because that would, if we were to hold it. We have to look at this realistically. If we were to hold it until after the election, that would look bad. That would smack of a coup, they would say, and have an excuse to rebel. We can't have that hanging over an election. So I think this thing's got to move to the Senate. But I think by Nancy putting the delay on it, and after McConnell came out and said on camera that he was not an impartial jurist, and that he wanted to get this done and over with, and let's go. Well, Nancy said, hold on, you're taking an oath right before this trial starts to be an objectionable jurist, and you're out there saying, you're not. It's a tricky world they're playing with. Makes it look like the Republicans are trying to hide something. You reckon?
Nancy's not,
What's that?
Nancy's not going to. Nancy's not going to hold on to it that long.
No.
They're already talking about preparations. It's the ball is in the Senate's court right now. They have to negotiate with Schumer.
Yes.
In terms of what the rules are going to be, and she'll wait for knowing what the rules are, and I think that everybody is just over speculating that she's going to hold on to it for a long time and all this other kind of stuff. But
we have lots of fantasies running through our head where we beat him over the head with this thing in different ways.
We'd love to, but let's see what kind of negotiations are going on with the Democratic senators and those moderate senators that are in the swing states. Because that's what the rules are about.
Exactly.
And that I hope he gets put in Kansas, Leavenworth, and I'm going to drive up there just to say, "Hi, sucker!"
Yeah. I'd be willing to make that same run just to sit outside the gate and yell, "How's it in there, Donnie?"
Liking the food?
Yeah, really liking the food. How's the commissary, Donnie?
So how's trade with Wakanda these days?
How's who? Yeah.
Trade with Wakanda.
Yeah. How's those negotiations coming? I'm telling you, we got we have
that keeps giving us.
Thank you. Travis, John.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a new person upstairs. Her name is Karen. Then I can't pronounce that last. Karen
Van Wyck.
She's new. Bring her in, please.
Okay.
And she's trying to get you. There she is.
Hello,
Karen. You're in.
Karen, how are you?
Hi, John.
Karen Van Wyck. I know the name. I know the name because
I thought I'd come live because I get a kick out of how you mispronounce my last name.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm used to it. Look at my name. How many things I've been called? Van Wyck.
I'm sorry. I called you the first time. It's Van Wyck.
Okay.
It's a Dutch name, Dutch heritage.
The very first time I saw your name, I thought it was Bridevo, so I can't complain.
Oh, you came mighty damn close. You came mighty damn close. Van Wyck. I'm sorry, Karen, because you have. I remember you've made Super Chat donation before, and I've seen your name come up. And I was pronouncing it wrong then. So.
I thought it was funny.
Well, that's it. Normally when I went someplace all through the military and whatnot, and I was waiting for my name to be called somewhere, I would wait for that guy to walk out there and go, "John," and then there'd be a pause. That's me. That's me. What are you trying to say?
You gotta say no more.
Instead, I said Bridevo, so I messed your name up too.
That's all right, baby. I've been called a lot worse than that. I'm telling you, they probably are right now. They're calling me all sorts of names up and down this street.
Well, that was my husband's name.
Oh, I see. There you go. Where are you from, Karen?
Well, he's no longer with us anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you from?
I'm from Maryville, Indiana.
Maryville, Indiana.
Okay.
There you go.
Been there.
I've been up in your neck of the woods. Traveled through Indiana one time. I loved it. I love traveling the country. Get to meet everybody. I'm all over. And say howdy. Well, we're glad you joined us.
At least I figured out how to make the Discord work with Velda's help.
There you go. Our moderators have been very helpful to a lot of people. We appreciate them very much. I tell people if you want to join the conversation, just go download the Discord app. You can find it on the Play Store or at the App Store or wherever you get your shit from. And
I'm on my laptop, and I had originally had Discord the first time, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to work it. Right. And then I took it off my computer. But then I saw underneath your video where it said join the.
There you go, join the conversation.
So I clicked on it and it took me right here.
There you go. That's how you get here. See, it can be done. Yes, we'd love for new people to come join us in on the conversation and join the family up and all that. It's just makes
during
it
the
better.
show and off the show, because the conversation continues when the show is off, whether we're in it or not. Our moderators have really turned this into a lively community, and our members as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, and hopefully we see you here more often and all that good stuff.
Yeah, now you done found yourself the first time. Make sure you come back and visit often. That Blue Room cooks, I understand.
We're 24/7.
They're in there cooking all sorts of shit up. I'm telling you.
We talk politics, we talk exes, we talk friends, we talk
food.
Diseases.
Yeah, there's a lot of food porn going on. I understand.
We have
and
a new
music.
food porn page.
Well, there you go.
Which, corner.
That's for posting all the good food that you want to show us and
there
recipes.
You go. Yeah, and I've got some to share. But before I do, I want to say thank you to Dawn Petty, who just donated $10 through Super Chat and says, "Merry Christmas." And Merry Christmas back to you, Dawn. I hope your days are merry and your what's that song?
And bright.
Mate, that's and bright. There you go. Thank you very much, Eva. I was stunned there for a minute. I knew it was.
May all your Christmases
be right. That's right. Well, not me. No. Sand. We like sand. May all your Christmases be sandy. That's right.
How about be blue? May all your Christmases be blue.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Something people in the deep south would say, may every Christmas be white.
Yeah. They did that the other night on what show was that? Was that? Oh no, I know where I heard that song lately, and I made the same comment you just did, referring to a white Christmas.
Yeah.
It was on that lady that Mom pulls up every once in a while just to make me pissed off.
I don't even want to say her name.
I don't want to say her name because I don't want to give her any press at all. But
let's keep the name out.
Yeah, she's a right-wing nut job as far as I'm concerned. As pitiful as you could possibly get, and she does a YouTube thing also, and she was singing White Christmas, and there's a woman behind her cooking some stuff and anything, and I think she did when she was talking about a white Christmas, she pointed right over to that other girl like, yeah, look at here. Yeah, that kind of shit. But Marcia pulls her up every once in a while just to piss me off because she is so stupid. So stupid. And just rants on all sorts of shit. And it's sad because,
Before we get back to the letters, did we finally get Greg back in here?
Greg's in here, ain't he?
I'm here.
There you are. Yeah, because earlier we were saying hello and we didn't hear you.
Oh,
no, it's nice to have friendly voices because.
Who's being friendly around here? Knock that shit off.
He's real bad right now.
Yeah.
I told my right-wing friends, I said, it's real simple, guys. You have to make a decision. What's more important, Donald Trump or our Constitution?
That's it. Our country.
Oh, man.
They get pissed off at you, Greg.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they get a little testy when you put them up against. What are you thinking about? I get hit with well, look how much money the stock market's making. Oh, yeah, I'm just waiting for that one because I always come up, well.
Yeah, and I hit him back with that and go, well, how much stock do you own?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you highly vested, are you? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There are.
That dollar went a lot farther than you thought it did.
Yeah, no shit. But I think
I always answer with blame Obama.
Yeah, blame Obama for that shit. That's exactly what it is.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, this is I'll give him a little bit of credit. He's played with the stock market with his tweets and shit to make it bump a few times. But the vast majority of this benefit that we see in the market is a result of Obama's policies. We will see Donnie start showing up in the next several years as far as policies.
Right. Well, another thing about the stock market is Trump's tax cuts made the highest stock buyback by corporations in history.
Yeah,
it didn't trickle down. It went straight to the people going,
right,
oh yeah,
to the board of directors and all that shit. Yes,
that's right.
I got into a discussion with AJ, and if he's out there listening. I told him, I said, look, dude, you just download Discord. I want you to come on the show. AJ and I have known each other. He's through Maestro in that group. As a matter of fact, that's where I saw him today, over at Maestro's house. And AJ and I were. And AJ is a Yang Gang. He's part of the Yang Gang. He is pushing for Yang like you wouldn't believe. And it's the first thing he hit me with when he said, John, did you see Yang on the stage the other night? Yeah, I did. I did indeed. And he looked good. He looked good. He finally got some voice time on the air, and if it ended up being Yang, I'd be tickled to death. I wouldn't mind that a bit. He's very progressive. who doesn't like the idea? I like the $1,000 a month idea. Now everybody likes that.
We could all use that.
That's right, because that's the conversation down at this end of the spectrum. When poor people hear that, well, you could get $1,000 extra a month for every adult over the age of 18. Well, son of a bitch, who don't need that? All of us need that. Who doesn't need it? The guy at the top, and that's how come they're going to fight against it. That kind of an idea. But I argue the point all the time that the deal that we have now, it's been in the news lately that the top 91 of the Fortune 500 companies did not pay taxes on their income tax on their earnings, on the profit of the company. Amazon doesn't pay. GE, major corporations are paying squat.
$771 a month.
Huh?
From disability, I get $771 a month from disability.
$771 a month. Oh, are you going to Vegas every weekend? Are you? You're living off the high hog on that one. Yeah. Tell me,
because I don't know what to do with it all.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Go buy you some hookers and just spend out the. It's ridiculous. That's how come.
My rent just went up to $770.
$770, rolling in the dough. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and they complain that they say that our big deficit is because of Social Security and Medicare.
Between my retirement and my Social Security, I'm making $2,000 a month. Ain't that pitiful?
I think the biggest deficit.
23 years of service.
$1,100.
Yeah, that's it.
The military-industrial complex is the biggest deficit of America.
It is.
Amen to that.
And we just signed another big check to him just the other day. He had a thing out there where he signed it. I argue that point. I'm a veteran. I believe in a strong military. I just know, just by experience, that we could cut a big chunk of our defense budget off and provide for the benefit of our social society here. Yes, our schools, our bridges, our bridges. A lot of upgrading needs to be done. High-speed internet, high-speed rail. These are projects that somebody's going to have to push, and that's what I want to see. And there's some up there at the top right now that I don't see wanting to go that way. I just right now, anybody that was up on that stage, I'd be happy with over Donnie. There wasn't a soul up there.
I also like Yang because I like the idea that we are losing jobs to
automation.
Artificial automation, and that will help a lot of people through a lot of training.
Yes. Yes, you have to transition from the workforce we have to the workforce that's going to be needed. And that's, that $1,000 a month that comes from the fact that there's going to be fewer and fewer jobs because of automation. It'd be great when you tell somebody go get a job, but if there ain't a job to be had, they're tossed onto the fire.
And here's the other thing, and this is what I reference a lot. I have a good friend of mine. She has to work 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Go to school, pay for her house or her apartment and her car, and she's also now looking for a 3rd job. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
You should not be trying to work 3 jobs and go to school.
Too.
So
and there you are looking for a 3rd.
I read an article that there were people in America who were living in a car, but still had a job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they can't afford rent.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
There's families living in cars because they can't afford.
Unfortunately, that's common.
Yes, it
is.
It's like our complex just got bought out by a big conglomerate that owns like a bunch of other ones. So we just found out yesterday we're all fired.
Oh no!
Boy, howdy shit.
Ridiculous.
That sucks. Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. You're fired.
For you too.
No shit, Greg.
Yeah, so they were telling,
here's a boot in your ass.
They were telling us. They were telling us that they said basically this is the way it is because you can live here but you can't work here.
So what are you gonna do, TW?
Oh, I figured out a few things. So.
Boy, honey.
Shit.
I bet you the guy that you were working under didn't see this coming, did he?
Nope.
Surprise.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the owner actually, when he sold out, he was actually freaking out because he goes, "Well, aren't you going to keep my staff on?" And they go, "Nope."
Man. So
we just found
so
that
that's-
out yesterday. They came in and threw all their little things out and all their new little deals and went, here you are.
Unbelievable.
That's
So
horrible.
it's not it's not a layoff that you can
Hey.
rehire or something.
Guard
It's
dog.
not a layoff after which you can be rehired.
I don't know if
We're
you
just
heard
like,
his
well-
attack dog's going out.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm trying to hush him up.
It's okay.
Yeah.
He's got 2 cents
Yeah,
he wants
so
to
we were
tote
just
in there.
Yeah, we were just like, yeah, well, okay, you know. One of the ladies looked at her and said, or looked at the gal, and she goes, "Oh, that's good." She goes, because she says, "I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. and clean your crap out anymore." And I said, "Yeah, I don't have to get up at 6 and take the trash out anymore. That works great for
Boy,
me."
howdy.
She said, "It might be a little change." I said, "I think I'm going to take a vacation like, for a little
You
while."
know, a lot of Americans
Wow.
always say that Europe is a socialist, which it isn't.
No,
but
no,
for
we're
instance, in the Netherlands, we have income leveling. So if you're top rich, you have to pay more tax than a poor person or somebody without a job.
Gee, that sounds logical.
Basically, if you lose your job, you have 6 months to a year, 70% of your last earned wages, and in that period, you should be able to find a new job. Now, if you do not find a new job, then you go into Social Security, and Social Security is paid for by every Dutch citizen, even people who have Social Security pay into it.
Right?
And Social Security in the Netherlands is per month 978 euros, and on that you get a rental subsidy of 212 euros, and over that you get 104 euros of healthcare subsidy, for which you pay about 100 euros every month. So basically, somebody who does not work in the Netherlands, who is on full Social Security, gets 1,300 euros a month. Well, the euro to the dollar, I think, is 98 cents to the euro, maybe. So calculate how much we get in a socialist, it's not a socialist country, but in a country where Social Security matters. And that could also be done in the United States if your 1% was not holding on to their money so blatantly
If they would
ridiculous.
quit giving it to the military.
Quit giving it to the rich.
Yep.
That's the last tax cut we just got was ultimate. It was for
Yeah,
the
it
rich.
all went to the rich. Yeah, we
It
didn't
went
see
to the rich. It didn't come to your ass. It went to
John,
them.
trickle-down economics.
John,
Yes, ma'am.
did you get your letter from Social Security this year telling you how much
Yes, I did.
the Coca-Cola raised? 1.6.
1.6.
Wow, we're getting $40.
We're getting rich. I'm planning my trip to the French
Riviera.
Yeah,
It was a toss-up between there and Monaco, you know.
On mine, I got basically that it was $20.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I got 19.
Yeah, see. Going to the bank this time, boys. That's me,
Yeah.
Diamond Jim Britivo.
And knowing
Social
these idiots, they'll
Security.
probably jack their damn rent up.
I'm telling you, it's not keeping up with it. That's how come I do argue for the $1,000 a month benefit from the government, because that money could not only be used desperately by those at the bottom, but it would provide for jobs. It would provide that market. If you know how many people are going to go to the store, they're going to buy shit. The more shit you buy, the more people they need to make that shit, whatever shit you're buying. So it works that way. And the wealthy and the right have always tried to maintain this idea in our head that it's trickle down. You give these big cuts to the corporations, they're going to create jobs, and money will trickle down to your ass. It doesn't work. They've been selling that Sam song for years and years and years. It didn't work when Ronald Reagan said it. It ain't working now. And it's just a con job on the American people to make sure that the wealthy just get wealthier. You know?
Okay,
So is it
1,300
federally
euros.
based?
1,300
federally
euros
based?
is $1,448.98
Boy,
Yeah,
holy shit.
that's what we get without working.
I'm telling you.
without working.
I'm not
Everybody
proud.
chips in.
We struggle every damn month. It's not easy.
Yeah.
We're not going on vacations.
No.
We're not
never
thinking about, we're going to buy this, that, or the other. Bullshit. We're happy as shit when I pay the bills. When I make
That
my
was
house pay.
buddy of mine said, he goes, you got it easy. You get it. You get your semi-Social Security from when you quit working and stuff. And I said, you really think that makes a lot? I said,
Yeah.
that barely makes my rent.
Yeah, no
pal.
shit. I love when I run into people and they say, well, what do you do? I'm retired. No, you're not. You retired from
But it
somewhere.
shouldn't be-
Where are you working now?
Right.
So difficult for,
Like I said, I'm going to be a greeter at Walmart. Hey,
Yeah, that's me.
Walmart.
How y'all doing?
Get
Come on
back
in
out.
here and spend your money. Speaking of which, we want to thank Mega Wet Willie, who just popped in on Super Chat and donated $5 on Super Chat. Mega Wet Willie, buddy, we appreciate that. And as every time, we appreciate your name, buddy. That's Mega Wet Willie. I don't think
Wet
you can.
Willie.
Thank you.
Mega Wet Willie.
That's a cool name.
Okay, let's get through a couple more Christmas cards because I still have a lot to do. Before we get to the Christmas cards, I'm going to get this one done because Travis and I have been waiting so we can show this so we can dig into it. We haven't because I wanted to show it, and I'm sure y'all have probably seen these. Switch cameras. This is let me get it up there.
Careful.
That's a Swiss Colony cheese and sausage and crackers and all sorts of mustards.
Oh,
and
they make good stuff.
They do make good stuff.
Oh,
And,
man, do they make good stuff.
That is from Wendy Spalding, Wendy Rossi Spalding. Thank you very much, Wendy. When I posted the photograph on my Facebook, I said this was from Wendy. I kind of thought it was from Wendy Spalding. I really did. I even told Mama because I think she sent us one last year, if I'm not mistaken. But all the note said was Wendy. And I said, oh, Lord, we got like 10 Wendy's. So you don't want to take that chance of calling out the wrong one. Indeed, it was Wendy Spalding. Thank you very much, dear. Travis and I, the reason we've been waiting on this is because, as we've said before, Travis got us a Christmas present that, yes, we opened early. And so glad we did. That air fryer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is opened
Yeah,
up.
those things are amazing.
Oh, they're amazing. I don't care what you're cooking. The chicken is the best thing to cook in it. It comes out like it came out of Kentucky Fried Chicken or Popeyes, depending on what kind of spice you put on there. It is just fantastic.
Spicier the better.
Yes, and there's a lot of cheeses in here. And Travis made this might sound bad because a lot of these cheeses are probably meant for a cracker. Well, that Colby and stuff. I'm gonna make me a grilled cheese sandwich out of one of that smoky cheese.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
That would be excellent.
That air fried.
That is so good.
That air fryer. Even a simple grilled cheese sandwich takes on a whole different texture and everything. Oh, it's delicious. Food
John,
corner.
before you do that, fry you up 3 slices of bacon.
Oh, the bacon's the best.
And then put that smoked sauce. Make your grilled cheese sandwich with that smoked cheese with that bacon.
We have not done bacon I got bacon. I got the
But
bacon.
put it with that smoked cheese, and oh my God, you are gonna die.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
But hey, John.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the thing about the bacon in the air fryer.
Yeah.
The thicker the cut the bacon, the better it works. Just if you get thin bacon, it doesn't. So that's one of the things. So I got one, and that's one of the things I learned.
You got an air fryer?
Yeah, I got an air fryer.
I'm just telling everybody I know nowadays. This thing's fantastic.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing. I do everything. In
Everything.
Hot dogs.
Travis did pizzas. We got those little pizza crusts, and they made pizza. Oh, my. Dan. Came out just like some guy rang your doorbell and said, here's your pizza.
You know what you need to try in it? And they're awesome. I took Hot Link.
Hot Links?
Yeah. On my little, and put them in there. Oh, my God.
I've got a few
Mine also
things.
does dehydrator.
Oh, I bet it does.
Yeah.
It does, and beef jerky. My God, that stuff's amazing.
Man, this stuff.
it's fantastic.
I love it because this air fryer, you put your spices on your meat there and throw it in there to cook, and the spices ain't going nowhere. Like getting off in the grease or flipping off on the pan or something like that.
True.
It stays right there where you left it and just gets into that meat.
I love mine. I use mine on a daily basis.
Yeah. Well, I take my fried chicken very seriously.
As any good Southerner would.
I'm just Yardbird is my favorite food.
I'm telling you, in this air fryer, because that was the first thing we really did. Well, we tried it out with potatoes, made some French fries and wedges, and but we did chicken thighs. Do it just like you do at home. Roll that sucker in egg, flour, and bread it and all that stuff like you're going to throw it in a pan, except there ain't no pan. And there ain't no big grease. There ain't nothing, just air. Throw it in there. Boy, howdy shit. I'm telling you,
Yeah, my
it is
sister
really
has one.
good.
We'll probably try that.
Yes.
You know, cut down on the cholesterol too.
Yeah. Still need to get one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it cuts down on the heart.
Yes, that's what I
told. Enjoy it and really enjoy it.
I was telling Maestro today about this thing. I even called Marsha on the phone. I said, "Here, you tell him." And Marsha was telling him, "Man, it's the best thing she ever had."
I'm gonna get one.
It is. It far surpasses every expectation she had, and everything that she has tried in it, she has come out and said that's just perfect.
And one of the best parts is it's easy to clean. So.
Oh, easy to clean.
Oh yeah. And you don't have to wait for it to preheat.
No.
You know, you just put it.
Have you tried a rotisserie chicken yet?
Not yet. We haven't
yet.
tried putting a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, we haven't done
yet.
chicken yet, but we've done chicken
Let me
parts.
know how that works, will you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I haven't tried rotisserie yet either, but I mean I've done just about every other thing I can come to think of in mind. So
yeah,
I just
really.
We're glad you tuned in on this edition of the Blue Dot Food Channel.
The cooking show, Blue Dot.
No.
It's a pity I can't send you.
Make it extra spicy for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's all right, Hank. We appreciate your voice, buddy. That's the best thing you can send us.
It'll probably be taken out by customs when we send you cheese.
Yeah.
Today in England, I bought the best ever cheddar ever made. It's called Applewood. It's Applewood smoked cheddar.
Oh wow.
And it's delicious.
Man.
Yeah, I wish you could taste it. Maybe when I go to America one day, I'll just put it in a cold bag and just take it.
There you go. We can give you the American version is called Velveeta. It's
John, quit being such a bug.
I don't know.
We have better cheeses than Velveeta.
Ain't nothing wrong with Velveeta.
No, there ain't, baby. I've ate it all my life. I'm telling you. And nowadays, you know, we're lucky if we get the Velveeta. We buy the cheap version. You know, what's the HEB version of that? Yeah, let's get that. It's cheaper.
Got the real stuff in my fridge.
Now these.
So it's not those rubbery that you put on hamburgers.
No.
No.
Disgusting.
No. You could use this shit for caulk.
Oh.
I'm telling you.
It's really good for using with mixing up with cheddar cheese and making mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah. Oh, mac and cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, because you really got to use the milk to get it to thin out.
Okay, my next Christmas card, I'm going to call it out, comes from a Blue Dot in Pennsylvania, and it has a wonderful dear season's greetings, and it says, "Have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas, John and family." From Chris and Dawn, I think it is, in Pennsylvania. Blue Dots in Pennsylvania. I appreciate that very much. Y'all have a Merry Christmas up in Pennsylvania. I'm sure you're all going to have plenty of snow for Christmas. And then I got George Murray from Syracuse, New York. And George, yes, I always write down. George made a very nice donation. And, oh, yeah, that's right. He wrote a very beautiful letter with nothing on it. No, actually, I'm making a joke because George had mailed a donation, and it never got here. And George, being the guy he is, I guess, he went down, canceled that donation, and made another one. He said, "I'm putting it in the mail." And so, George, yes, indeed, it got here finally on the second attempt, I guess. And I appreciate it very much. It's not the donation that makes that much difference. It's the fact that you tried twice, and that just warms our hearts. So we really appreciate that, George. And so I hope you have a Merry Christmas too. I got to call him too. I've talked to him on the messenger chat, so I got to call him. I owe you a phone call, George. Okay, I got one here from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it is from, I'm sorry, got to get to my thing here. From Martha Smart. I think it says Martha Smart. Olivera family, I think it says. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. And then it has a little note. I forgot what the note said now. I'm sorry. We should do rehearsal on this shit. You know that?
Oh, wow. You mean you'd listen to me for once?
That's what he told me
Maybe.
before. Dad, you want to run through this? No, I got it. It says, "Hi, John and family. Just wanted to drop a few lines and let you know I appreciate all you do for our Blue Dot family and how proud I am to be a part of it. I wish I could contribute to you do, baby, just by being here. She has cancer, and it's kind of left her broke. Baby, there's not a donation that's needed for anything. You being here and the time it takes to write this note and send a card is all. It means so much.
Don't underestimate the power of a handwritten note or just a note sent through mail or through messenger or whatever. Right. Just hearing from y'all personally. Yeah. You know, there's a special gift behind actually letting someone into your life.
And that's the part that
the most magical part of any of this.
You know, my family is connected with your family now because of this. You know, it's like future, you know, I always base everything on this little fantasy I have in my head that when, you know, I'm all gone and all that stuff. You know, this legacy, all of this, every card, every gift I had, I've saved every bit of it.
Every letter, every card we've ever received, we have here.
Yes, we have. And
we're hoping to be able to fill these walls up with it because it's a good, healthy reminder of why we keep doing what we're doing.
Yes, he wants to remodel in here.
Yeah, ASAP. Because we have them all in a box right now. I want them out.
I know it. I got boxes over here, and it just, man, boxes and T-shirts, boxes of letters, boxes of T-shirts. This family has been so kind to us over these last 3 years, and I'll tell you, it has pulled us through on more than one occasion. Not only with your donation or your gift, but with the love that y'all have shown this family, the attention that you show, just drives us further because we know that it's outside of this street. And like I said, we got another new big. We're not talking signs; we're talking banners here, and the fact that banner, the new one, was put up for my benefit.
Yeah, they're all dipshits, so it doesn't fucking matter.
That's right.
They can fly that all they want.
Did y'all see where someone got into the Hall of Presidents at Disney World and put the impeach sign on Trump's?
No,
that's hilarious.
That's just the beginning, Donnie. It's coming, buddy. It's coming.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I got a kick out of that one.
Yeah, put that on your new rental property there, Donnie. Impeach Trump.
And it's not POTUS anymore. It's IMPOTUS. IMPOTUS. Impeached POTUS.
In the Fox News, he wasn't impeached because Nancy's not sending over the paperwork.
That is exactly right. Yeah. That is exactly right. That's what they're saying over in Fox News, that it's not really an impeachment until Mitch McConnell gets done with it in the Senate, and you can kiss my ass and fantasize all you want, baby. It's an impeachment. It's done. You can go over there and feed your little minions all the bullshit you want. Yeah. You know, we
was defending him.
Yeah. We laugh a lot about it, but there are certain aspects of it that will make you worried. That'll, you know, make you sit and think. There's groups out there, these people out here, there's some that are just, they're off the deep end, baby. Those are the ones I worry about all the time, you know, for this shit.
January 20th in Virginia, they have a great big huge gun-toting group that is going to come in. The one that the same group that was in Caroline, that got where they shot the person.
Yeah, Charleston.
Mm-hmm. Charleston. Yeah. Well, they're coming back, and it's all the groups now. And I think there's 4 groups coming in to go to that rally, and they're all going to be packing guns.
Boy, that ain't scary at all, though, is it?
Because they're protesting the gun, new gun regulations in Virginia.
Well, ain't that just lovely? Oh.
So, yeah.
Yep. Again, quick reminder, me and Dad are under the weather today, and we're trying our best here, people.
You're doing well.
You're doing good.
No, just every few minutes, me and Dad are switching, sneezing out, and all that other stuff. We're not really sick. It's just whatever just blew in has activated our allergies so bad.
You know, guys, if you're not feeling good tomorrow, you had us today, we'll see you on Tuesday.
That's up to Dad.
I agree.
I don't know if I could do that. I start going, you know, it's the whole thing. It's withdrawals. I start getting the shakes. You know, I start tapping my elbow here, looking for a vein.
I catch everything. Don't send it through the airwaves.
Please.
Try not to, but I don't think you can catch allergies.
Keep your hands clean, please.
Yeah, I'm standing in line at the pharmacy today, waiting on to pick up some medicine, and all of a sudden I get hit with about like 3 or 4 sneezes in a row. and you can say allergies all day long. Ain't nobody in that line believes your ass. You're at the they're all looking at you like you disgusting pig. You're gonna get me sick. No, I'm serious. It's just allergies.
When somebody looks like at you like that, you just have to say, "Oh, sorry, it's just Ebola."
Yeah, it's just just came back from an overseas trip, and
I'm just thankful it hit me today and not yesterday because I finally went to see Star Wars. So I was glad I wasn't sneezing through the theater.
Don't tell me because I haven't seen it yet.
I would never dare spoil anything. Period. It's only been 2 days.
You liked it.
Baby Yoda was cute, wasn't he?
You did.
There was moments I liked. Yes, I'll keep the story parts. You know, I don't want to give a yes or no to any of it because I want people to experience it for themselves.
You know, Travis, at the
only thing I want to know is if it made such a big impact.
Which scene it is, but I'm not going to tell which scene it is. But Travis, you know, at the end there is this particular scene, and I couldn't keep my laughter inside anymore. So I burst out laughing in the middle of the cinema, and there were a lot of diehard fans looking really
Everybody looking pissed off. What the hell are you laughing?
Serious.
Yeah, there was a few things at the end there that I had a lot of mixed emotions. So, we nearly had the theater to ourselves, so it was pretty relaxing. We were able
that's lucky.
Yeah,
that's why I haven't gone to see it yet. My theater's just completely packed. I mean, it stays busy. So I just kind of have to wait for it to calm down, or wait for it to come out, on DVD or whatever.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Here's to you, David.
I had an early morning premiere, so it was at 10 o'clock on the 18th of December. So we saw it well before America did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had to go see it because I didn't want it spoiled for me before we went to go see it. So.
Yeah, you're right about that. But they have repaired it.
Yeah, my nephew went to go see it.
It's not bad.
But he was saying stuff, and I'm like, shut up! I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't dare say anything about it yet because it's only been 2 days since it's released. So I just wanted to say I saw it.
Now, is this supposed to be the last one?
The last one of the Skywalker saga.
Of this, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll have another. I don't know.
Oh, most certainly.
So, but yes, it was.
Apparently, there's.
I'll say this for sure without spoiling anything. Damn, some of those shots were epic as shit.
You know, one of the shots was stolen from Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
That's the only thing I'll say about it.
Yeah, I did notice that too.
I just noticed.
The thing that I really liked about when they did The Force Awakens and when they bring back Millennium Falcon, it was like, oh, it was just awesome to see it, flying again.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a gorgeous ship.
You'll there's some moments in this one that you'll like then if you're a ship fan. Yeah. I'll just say that. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Johnny Fly. Johnny Fly, because I can see your comments. He's having trouble getting his headphones set up so he can come join us sometime.
On Discord.
Yes, on Discord. I just got done reading his mail.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool deal, Johnny. Glad you made it.
Glad you're in there, buddy. Glad to have you.
All right, should we finish these last few?
I got two more. I got one from Dennis and Alora Valadez.
So it finally showed up.
From Converse, Texas. And Dennis is the one that put together our Blue Dot family meeting up there. And it's peaceful moments, lasting memories. May you enjoy the simple blessings that matter most at Christmas and all through the year. Merry Christmas, the Valadez family. And Dennis is one of our moderators, and like I say, he's the one that put together the Blue Dot hookup up in San Antonio that went so well.
He's pretty much fam.
Yes, he's family. He's family. We got real connected. Robert Ellison, Jr.
He says, "I will, guys. Thanks."
That's standing.
Cool. Awesome, Johnny.
My buddy David Robertson, who I talked to on the phone today, out there, him and his wife Sally, who I met. He's my brother. He's my bro. He looks like a badass. The last picture he posted on Facebook. Oh, look at this. I wrote back to him too. Yeah, what a badass. Look at this shit. He does look like he'd kick anybody's ass. He's a nice guy, really super, and so is his wife Sally. Anyway, I got one here from Tony Karpovich and Cindy from Dewshore, Pennsylvania. We got a lot of family up in Pennsylvania, baby. And I love the scene up there. It's a snow scene. And it says, thinking of you With warm wishes for a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, John and the whole family, your friends in Pennsylvania, Tony Karpovich and Cindy. We appreciate it, Tony. I appreciate the mail that we get from everybody. It warms our heart. Like I said, it gives us motivation. It just gives us, just like anybody. If you got a letter from all these people, it would just boost your morale and just make you that much more committed to what you're doing. And because it actually reaches people, and I'm proud of that. Nothing I could be prouder of, I'm telling you, than some of the letters I get. Anyway, what were we doing?
Well, we were talking Star Wars, but we don't want to hijack the show, so we better move on to another topic.
John says, you guys are doing an excellent job. John B., Travis, you guys are the best. Love. I'm in Pennsylvania. Happy face.
Oh, baby. Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank you,
Johnny
Jonathan. We appreciate the shit out of that. We do have a lot of family up in Pennsylvania. That makes me happy. Pennsylvania is going to be one of those states that we got to take, baby. So.
I have one question to ask Travis and Hank, real quick.
What's that?
What did you guys think of the Mandalorian 7th edition?
Oh my God, that was the worst fucking cliffhanger.
Wasn't it? It's like, oh.
Me and Rose were sad. Like that was that was sad.
What are y'all talking about now?
Just watch the show. You would like it.
Episode 8 will be epic because, of course, nobody. Where is IG?
I'm so behind.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to this.
We'll see IG again. But yeah, it was an epic cliffhanger. It was a very good episode. One of the best so far.
Yeah. Honestly,
I'm looking forward to the next one because I'm like,
did you burn yourself?
Did that?
You okay?
Miss Chow should at least be able to direct the next trilogy.
Yeah.
The director Chow, she's so good.
Yeah, I have to say
it was epic.
I did not expect that this series is becoming like one of my favorite Star Wars anything. Period, which is weird. I never expected that.
It's a really good.
All right, Big Johnson from China Grove, Texas. We got more Texans in the house.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad to.
See, we're not all red out here.
No, baby, we got blue dots all over this state.
Just let me tell you guys a thing that happened to me today.
Oh yeah, had a thing
that is way more epic than The Mandalorian, Star Wars, or anything.
What happened?
So I'm here in Seaford, which is the south coast of England. It's between Eastbourne and Brighton. And me and my sister went walking alongside the Shingle Beach, so, at the sea and at the cliffs. And we were walking there, and I hear a familiar sound. I hear a familiar hum, and I look up, and it's a blooming Spitfire.
No,
really? Spitfire,
5 meters high, across the cliffs, going in the direction of Brighton, just before the cliffs at Newhaven.
Oh shit! Did you think you went in a time warp?
Yeah. I really thought I was in the time warp. It pulled up, and it made a turn. And it flew right back over us. And the last thing I did film. The sound and the sea and the cliffs and the weather, which was
that's
cloudy,
perfect
but
sight.
also wet.
Yeah, they got a thing on Netflix right now about the Spitfire, and I've been meaning to watch it, but I just kind of always find something else. So I'm gonna have to watch it because that sounds, I would love to be over.
The Corsair are my two favorite ones.
In the UK on the coast and see that. That would have been awesome because
that would
it was brilliant.
I'm a big Hank probably knows what I'm talking about, but I'm a big Premier League soccer fan. So I'm up every Saturday and Sunday morning watching the soccer over in the United Kingdom.
Yeah, you saw before.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's on my bucket list. I've got to get over there one day and see a soccer match.
See a match against Liverpool, something like that.
Well, Liverpool's my team.
Oh, okay.
So, well, that's cool.
And
I don't watch soccer a lot, but every time I stop to watch it, I like the game tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
it's you just got to know how to understand it. It might not be the most scoringest game there is, but there's no commercials, and like I say, I can watch 2 soccer matches in a time it takes to watch one football game.
I don't mind a low-scoring game. It tells me there's a lot of defense going on.
Yeah.
2 times 45 minutes. No singing of national anthems by any modern-day artist.
Yeah, that's only an American thing over here. Yeah, there's not very many countries that play their national
let's not hate on the flyovers now.
No, the flyovers in America.
They're neat.
We got a kick out of it when
Spitfire video later.
Yes,
a
please.
buddy of mine said to his wife one time, he goes, what was it he said to her? He goes, honey, the game's only about 45 minutes to an hour. And she goes, bullshit. She goes,
yeah. That's like saying, there's only 4 minutes left in the game. Oh, you're going to be here for another hour, are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that 4 minutes can be stretched into a long time.
Yeah, she was like, bullshit. She goes, you could say to them. She goes, that's bull. She said, I can tell you, you could wait 15 minutes for halftime. It could be 2 hours.
My Cowboys play tomorrow.
I remember the World Cup soccer in America. I think it was years and years ago. Or might have been the Olympics. I don't know. But there was this soccer game between 2 European teams, and there were a lot of Americans in the audience. Of course, it was in America. Then one of these players kicks the ball into the audience. And the guy who caught it didn't want to give it back. So the game lasted 10 minutes longer because they were discussing, like, come on, give us the ball.
Oh
and
my
the guy
God.
goes, no, I want this ball. And it's hilarious to watch.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
They add time to it. Each half is 45 minutes, but if they have to stop for an injury or something, they will add. It's up to the ref's discretion
a few minutes.
to add
Just
time.
scrape him off the damn field and let's get on with the game.
So it could be 3 minutes stoppage time. It could be 12 minutes. It just depends. But yeah, it's I like it. It's a fun game.
I want to point this little comment out.
Penalties.
Teresa Diggum said, Texas once had a female governor.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, we did, baby.
Yes, you did.
We had Ann Richards, and baby, this state was blue from tip to toe. And I miss that woman. I always say I miss Ann Richards and Molly Ivins. She was a journalist. Them 2 women were pretty powerful in Texas.
Yes.
We're fighting to turn it blue, baby. We're still fighting down here. And we need to keep that fight up in every state in this union. I don't care if you are blue. You got to keep it blue. It's a republic if we can keep it. So that work goes on in every state every year. So, hola, ¿qué pasa?
Did you see the map that Velda shared? It's a map which shows the election results in America, but then it changes from a big color to the small places, small dots. So you see that there are a lot of states red, don't have any inhabitants, basically.
Yeah, there's a lot of spaces out here that don't have a lot of. West Texas.
I'll send you that map.
Yeah. West
Shows
Texas.
that
hardly anybody, in large areas of land.
So it shows that the Republicans that won did not really win. Basically.
Yeah.
The popular vote, they didn't win.
No.
No, they didn't win the popular vote. No, we
Electoral
won.
College. That
Yes,
it.
yes. Oh, he loves that too. He always likes to remind everybody about his landslide victory in the. Are you shitting me? He's not the top.
I just saw this comment from across the room. Johnny Fly, don't worry, man. We all like our teams, and you don't have to apologize to me because I don't give a shit. Dad will give a shit, but I don't give a shit.
Oh, he's an Eagles fan. What does he say? What does he say?
I was gonna look.
Johnny
I
Fly.
was going to.
I love the Philadelphia Eagles and not keen on the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, look at there, man. Here you go. You was making ground there, buddy. All of a sudden, here you go. Gonna badmouth my case. We got a whole group. You can go sit over there with them people over there. They all hate my ass. And I'm only kidding about that.
You still have me, John.
Thank you, baby. Velda likes the Cowboys. I'm telling you.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
See, here's the thing. It's
There's
like
my
I don't
donkey
watch
again.
a whole lot of quote unquote team sports. I like watching people do like quote unquote extreme sports, bruh. No, I like watching things like
Extreme
skateboarding and snowboarding and surfing and a lot of
there's
that other
the-
stuff. Don't
Yes,
get me
start
wrong though,
watching
like
sumo wrestling.
oh yeah, that's also fun to watch too. Not big on UFC or boxing or anything like that. I like I mean, not to say it's bad, it's just stuff I don't watch. But I'll watch someone, or I'll watch X Games and watch that kind of stuff. I'm not much for the team sports stuff. Not to say I wouldn't enjoy it if I was watching it in person or if I was watching it with a group of friends, but I don't have
Just admit it, you're a nerd.
Well, yeah, I'm a nerd, but I also like skateboarding and shit, so I like to think I'm somewhat cool. You know, totally radical or whatever.
Oh, Jonathan, I tell you
what. I play guitar, you know. I like to think I'm not that much of a nerd.
One of my longest lasting friends.
Nerd. What are you talking about?
Either that or you're an Uber nerd, Travis.
I am an Uber nerd who just happens to like things that are not so uber nerdy, and that's fine.
No. There's only one reason Travis is not a nerd. He has a girlfriend, so...
Yeah, I got a girlfriend who's also a nerd, so that makes me not a nerd when I do nerd things with her.
They do.
Yes, we do.
Does that mean when the two of you together, it means you're extra nerdy?
Yeah.
They are.
Well, no, apparently I'm not nerdy if I have a girlfriend, so it's okay that I play
but she's
Pokemon.
A nerdy girlfriend.
It ain't no big deal. I play Magic the Gathering.
Where y'all going? Pokemon hunting. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all going out, gonna go poke? I'm opening up the nuts.
That's why I was so happy when I was like, "You want to go see Star Wars?" You said yes, and I'm like, "Yes."
Those are good.
So.
Cool.
Nut?
No, I'm good right now.
You hear me chewing right on here.
I can mute you. Don't worry about it. But anywho. But yes, no, and I was just looking back at it. You know, we're coming to the end of this decade, y'all. It's pretty insane what's happened in the last 10 years.
Crazy.
What's happened to the last 40 years?
There you go. Him and Travis and Tyler out there in the living room a little while ago in the dining room. Me and Mom are at the table there talking.
I love nerds.
And they come in here talking about, oh, look at this. I saw some stuff from the 90s. Tyler, look at this. This is from the 90s. Remember that? And me and Mom are looking at him like, yeah, like it was freaking yesterday.
What was so funny here not too long ago come across my feed was today's teenagers with a rotary phone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thankful to say I know how to use one.
But to be honest, it is problematic. When I was with my sister in this museum in Seaford in England today, there was like a radio display, and we were walking through all these cabinets, or past all these cabinets, and one of these cabinets was a ghetto blaster, and then the next cabinet was a Walkman, and then there was a Discman, and that really makes you feel old.
The evolution of music,
49, but still, yeah.
Inching your way all the way back to that 45. 33 and a third.
To be fair, though, I don't think records or 45s ever died. People still get them all the time.
Yeah, well, they're coming back, and you know, I mean, I've always had a record player, and one of my buddies, his parents just gave him their record. Well, it's been a couple years back, but they gave him their record player with all their old albums, and we sit around and whip them things out. We're having dinner, playing board games. And it's just like, we don't even look. We're just like, grab a record, whatever record it is. We're going to play it and we're going to listen to it.
There we go.
And so that's what we do. And, you know, we got places around town, and I know it's just not here, but you can go out and buy.
Comment, buddy, BB.
You can go out and buy records for cheap, you know, old records, you know, and you can just, $3-4 a record, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll get that, add it to the collection. So yeah, my record collection's starting to get big, and I love it.
I love
That's great.
Do you also have those old records, the Decca and Capitol record, the big one, the thick ones? Do they also sell those?
What's that again, Hank?
I don't know if they do. I haven't bought an album.
The 1950s, 1940s, 50s.
They were thick
records
made
of
thick records.
I have some.
Yeah, Capitol, Decca, other brands.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely tell. Hello, Paulette Pacifico. I see you out there, baby. I love our name. Paulette.
Do you have any more?
Pacifico.
Hey, I like that beer. That's a good beer.
Yeah, I like that name.
I just saw a comment go by. I'm trying to find the original poster. Oh, Dimitri OG. I still have a VCR. They're coming back too. So here's the thing. This is what I was telling Dad and them earlier.
We got tapes.
Like when I was around, or when I was born to when I was getting older, I was around to see analog transfer completely over to digital. So when I was still around, there were still a few cassette tapes. There was VCR. But I think what I was telling them about was I was visiting a friend who has kids and they all have little tablets, and they have access to YouTube and Netflix and all that. And it blew my mind because it's like, you know, back then we didn't have entertainment at our fingertips. We had to pick and choose. We had to go see it in the movies for sure. We had to buy the VHS tape. Yeah, rewind the tape. Still had to use a little bit of imagination, you know. It's just, but
be kind, rewind.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I'm gonna add something else to that list.
What's that?
I am the
reel to reel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have some.
8-track.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have some of them too.
But what I was telling Dad, and I think this is the fairest assessment here, because we were talking about our dining room table earlier, and how that thing's been around since the dawn of man. And I said that I think I witnessed analog kind of die, or at least it was wiped out by digital. But Dad and them have witnessed things made with craftsmanship end up not being a thing anymore, where everything just gets easily replaced and not built, well. So it's like...
The reason I brought that table
Bring
up...
Travis, TW back in, Travis.
You got it.
Was I had been talking to a very, very, very old and dear friend of mine, Mike Wilson. He lives out in North Carolina now. I don't know how he ended up in North Carolina. He is from this area, Corpus Christi, Texas. And me and him go back years and years, recently connected on the telephone. And we were sitting around there talking about, time going by. And I made the comment to my wife, the table that we were sitting at tonight, Mike Wilson, when he was close to us, we sit around that whole table. So our furniture and shit, we've had a lot of it for a long time.
Because again, it was built well. It was made very
well.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Good shit.
It was not made to break
you don't
down.
get that anymore.
No, I spent like 6 years refinishing old furniture, fixing and refinishing old furniture. To the guy I worked for retired and closed shop, and I hate it when he did it because I enjoyed every minute of doing that kind of work, and I learned a lot of good things from that guy about how to fix stuff, the finishes, how to color match. It was great. So, I've been saying to myself here lately, I need to go find me an old piece of furniture at like the Goodwill or something and just give myself something to do, restore it, see if I can flip it,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
Wayne does antique reproductions, or I should say he did. He built from a walnut tree that he chopped down a secretarial desk, and there is not one nail holding that thing together anywhere.
That's
the only screw or hardware that is on there is the hinges and the door pulls.
Yeah.
That's the only metal in the whole thing.
I had a brother-in-law that had that kind of talent.
My brother, one of my older brothers, he's just an excellent wood craftsman. I mean, he has furniture that's been in magazines and stuff. He actually has done a couple.
I love that
locker rooms. He did locker rooms at Florida State a few years back. It's great, but he's got so much talent, but he's kind of just like wasted his talent by not having his shit straight in life. So, like my mom said, he could be a millionaire 10 times over if he just have his shit straight.
Yeah.
That's what my husband was told too.
Well, most of the people that do that kind of work aren't doing it for the money. They're doing it because they enjoy that.
Love.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's a matter of love. And if you can get a craftsman like that, he's going to build you a product or make you a product that you can be proud of.
I got to do a quick plug because this just all reminded me of something very relevant to this.
What?
Before Christmas comes, I highly recommend to everybody who has Netflix, watch the movie Klaus.
Okay.
You came in saying that.
I was thinking about that.
It is now officially my favorite holiday movie of all time. It is the sweetest movie.
Yeah, it's very good.
It keeps the magic alive of, the legend of Santa and all that other stuff. It's just such
legend. What are you saying, legend?
Well, because he's a legendary,
He's a legendary individual.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you was insinuating legend like it ain't real.
No, of course not.
Like fake ones, like bunny rabbits that deliver eggs. Who believes in that?
I don't care. There's always Christmas miracles.
Yes, there are always
Christmas miracles.
And you do not have to be a religious person to enjoy this. I get that all the time. Some people, John, you're an atheist. How are you getting? What? Are you shitting me? Who don't like to put up a tree?
Goodwill toward man and all that other
It's a
shit?
beautiful time of year. if you want.
Santa is Dutch.
I want to say something. For those out there, happy solstice, everyone.
Happy solstice.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Hanukkah is coming up.
While we're talking about Santa Claus,
Yes.
I was
I know the guy.
Today.
the
Santa
possibility of doing a little Christmas carol.
Ooh.
Please.
What you mean now, live?
If I'm allowed, because I didn't manage to send you any kind of cards. So
Give us your voice, baby.
Start singing. Start singing.
All right.
All right.
Let me see if I can sit up here
That's
in the middle of the night over here.
There you go. Oh, Berlin, Germany. Our own Eva Adams.
Ooh. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm a telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. I'm gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm a telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Outstanding.
That is
Outstanding, Eva.
outstanding.
Oh, a
That
little
nickname-
jazz in there. I see why your name is Jazzarina.
Jazz Eva.
That just told the
Great.
tale right there,
The
baby.
chat
I'm
is lighting
impressed.
up right now too.
I
Jeez.
am.
She's got a great voice.
Boy, what a voice. I love that thing.
She's a popular
Yes, the
singer.
chat
Yeah.
is lighting up. Yeah, it is a gift. I'm telling you. It really is. Man, Eva, I didn't know.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
I couldn't hit a note like that unless somebody just hit me in a certain place with a hammer. That's the only way I'm getting there. It ain't coming. I'm telling you, I love a good jazz. I was raised around New
That was
Orleans.
epic.
It was the music of the soul down there. So
Right.
thank you very
That
much.
reminds me of that.
Super.
Now that reminds me of that guy that was on Caveman when they were doing all their little things. Dun, 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 dun. They'd hold that guy's hand and.
Oh,
Very
man.
good.
That was awesome.
lovely.
Very well done. Yeah, chat's lighting
That
up.
was great.
Well, I do it all the time every year. It's my thing.
Your thing is pretty neat. I'm telling you, that's a nice thing you got.
Even though she's not on tonight, Bernadette said, "Damn, Eva."
Yeah, Eva. Hello,
Well-
Bernadette, if you're listening, baby.
Well, damn, Bernadette. Bernadette, you and I have got to sing together sometime. I tell you, I've been threatening that.
You know where that voice comes from? The best thing that you can find on a woman. Confidence. That's how you get a
Yep.
voice like that. Confidence, baby. And that
Well,
came
it
through.
also comes from growing up in a musical family
Yeah.
and
Life experience.
singing since you were like 3, 4, 5 years old.
Yeah, that
And-
don't work. I've been singing that long too, and it don't sound any better. Try to gaslight us over here. I
Don't give
tried
up your
that
day
shit.
job, John.
So basically, your name is Eva von Trapp.
Yeah.
You're von Trapp.
Eva, did you sing at the Brandenburg Gate years ago? Year or
Well-
two ago?
Yeah, I sang at a demonstration.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I sang the song from oh gosh, now I forgot her name.
I remember. I don't remember the name of the song. I remember you singing there at that protest.
Yeah.
Yep, that's you.
But I sang the song that was written by the woman that you played all the time for a while.
Yes. Oh Lord,
you
don't
can't
you hate
remember
it?
her name?
No,
either.
not right now.
And the only reason why we had to stop playing her music was because YouTube kept throwing copyright strikes at us.
Copyright strikes every time I played one of her songs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know it. It just pisses me off. Because she's still cranking them out every day now.
Because she did her own lyrics.
Yeah, her own lyrics, but they're hitting me for the music. Because she does it to
Lauren Mayer.
Lauren Mayer. Thank you very much. Lauren Mayer.
There you go.
Has a wonderful voice also. And so does my donkey. And so does my donkey.
Hey, Jenny. We love Jenny.
Thank you. I'd love her too. And I've got treats for her.
And you guys picked me up today because I was kind of like really a mess. And so this was also the reason why I felt like I should sing, because you helped me come back.
Then we've done our duty. We have done our job here. I want to thank all the Blue Dot citizens who stood up to this test today to bring Eva back to. We're all happy about that. I'm telling you, baby, this family has grown, and it just continues to grow. It continues to amaze me. Oh Lord, I can't remember where it is. I'm gonna look for it because I got a card. No, it's a message. Oh, it was a message on my Blue Dot in Texas Facebook. One thing I want to apologize to anybody that sent me a message. If I haven't gotten back to you, I'm sorry. It's like messages are like, swimming pool deep. They're just deep, and massive amounts of messages, and I can't get them. But I remember this lady said she wrote to me, and if you're out there, and I want you to know I appreciate this because it was a recent note. I just happened to catch it. It dropped down when I saw it, when my notification on my iPad. Anyway, she wrote to me, and I can't remember her name, but she told me that she was a registered Republican. But because of Donnie and the way he is, and that she could no longer stand with him, she was so happy that she found our Blue Dot family, and she felt comfortable and welcome there. And she said that's great for and it's things like that. That just sticks out in my mind. Unfortunately, her name doesn't. I could go back in my iPad, but I ain't gonna do that because I want to smash it with a hammer. It just, we're making a difference, baby. And if it's just one tooth, this is not the first time that's happened. We've heard from people that had a Republican conservative views before that have tended to drift over to our side. We are not radical. We want the things that we want are the same things that we want for your family, for your children. This family is fighting for the side of this republic that wants our whole society taken care of, regardless of what rung on the social or economic ladder you are. It doesn't matter. We are all citizens, and besides that, we're all human beings. And that should be the priority one, is that we are a humane country and we want to reach out and help everybody. And everybody in this family, I feel, is like that. And they have that in their heart. So that's why we're all here. And that's why we all found each other, baby. Because we all want to make a difference. We all want to make it better. And it wouldn't take much to do that at this point. So, anyway, I guess the names are going by. I guess I ought to get in there. I appreciate it so much. We will go ahead with our live family meeting tomorrow night. So y'all come back, same time, same station, and all that kind of stuff. I want to thank.
Same bat time.
Yeah, same bat time, same bat channel. I want to thank Mega Wet Willie and Dawn Penny for their donations tonight. We appreciate them very much. To all our panel here, Hank from the Netherlands, Karen, I'm glad you found us, and Karen Van Wyk. Did I say Wick again? I said Van.
No, you said you had it right the first time, then you went wrong the second time.
Give me another 2 or 3 times at it, Karen. I'll get it.
White. Just keep repeating it, John.
White. Thank you so much for coming by here. We're glad you found us. Greg, again, as always, bud, we appreciate you being here. And Eva.
Yeah, if I could find out now how to sign off.
And don't just leave it there. We'll be back here tomorrow anyway. Just leave it there. We'll be here. Velda will come in and keep you occupied every once in a while. So.
Oh yeah, I love Velda.
Eva, how can we say thank you, baby, for that voice that you just gave us? That was beautiful. We appreciate it so much, and we appreciate you being part of this family, man.
I thank you.
So
Hey, I have a closing to your show. Wrote it with that other piece, but I didn't want to put it on there.
well,
I figured I'd go with it and see what you think.
Well, let me say goodbye to a couple more people, and then I'm going to cue you in, and you can take us out with it. All right. And so SC, buddy,
Yes, sir.
Keep Florida in line down there for us.
I'm going to try to. The weather's going to get a little nasty tonight, so I'm hunkered down. I'm hunkered down for the evening.
There you go. And our own Velda, thank you very much for everything you do, reaching out and helping everybody, baby. We appreciate it.
No problems.
And with that,
Well, thank you for helping me.
You're welcome, honey.
that's what Velda does, baby. She's like the fairy godmother of our group. Bernadette said what?
Bernadette and Dennis also help out a great lot when we're getting us everybody on.
They're a very helpful group. We're a very helpful family. And so with that, TW, strum it up, baby. Let's hear it. He's going to sing us out. Y'all have a wonderful guy.
This is actually a cappella, but
all right. All right.
Out of the West Texas wind, we all really love him. But now it's time to say bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there you go.
I'm telling you, I can just see me
sweet, huh?
walking with a duster on, a cowboy hat, my 6-shooter on, dust flying everywhere. I can see it in my head, TW. Thank you very much.
Video. We need another video.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we need to work on a video. We have several projects.
Yeah, we need him to walk in the green screen with a duster cap all blue, and then pull those 2 little guns out.
I got my duster.
And then have like a blue dot go flying from the gun.
There you go. Blue dot all around.
There
That's
you
not
go.
bad.
That's
We could do
actually
that.
a good idea.
I can get my duster
Blue
out.
dot all the way.
I wonder if I can find me a cowboy hat.
I wonder if you can find
I
yourself a
think I
cowboy
might
hat.
have one. Anyway,
You gotta dip it in blue.
there you go. I got one. Marcia says my old one. She said, "You ought to paint the old one." I don't know. I still wear that one from mowing the grass. I have a hard time giving up my hats, baby. Anytime. I've got out there in that shed is the very first felt hat I was wearing when I met Marcia. Has most of the pins that I had at that time was very popular. Stick hat pins on the back of your hat.
Yeah.
And so it's covered back there. People used to tell me, "You can go swim in that thing, you're going to drown." That's why I take it off. That's why I take it off before I go swimming.
I actually had a question to ask you about all your T-shirts.
Huh.
You got all them T-shirts. Mom only has to do washing for the rest of them, huh?
Oh. She's always coming to tell me, is this T-shirt, because some shirts I only wear for the show. You know, I've been doing something outside or whatnot. Oh, it's time for show. I got to take this shirt off, put this shirt on. And I know I don't want to get it dirty, so I have to show, and then I take it back off. The way I'm thinking in my book, you know, it doesn't need to be washed. I was only on there for 5 seconds. All right, 15 minutes, whatever. You know, to me, the third guy, that's clean. Why put it, you know? But then I also have a habit at night of taking my shirts off, whatever I'm wearing up, and I lay it neatly on.
You're going to wear it the next morning.
Yeah, like I'm going to wear it the next morning. Sometimes I don't. So after a while, yeah, there's a stack of T-shirts neatly laid out, one on top of the other there. Those in, you know, are these dirty? I don't think so, baby. Just hang them up.
Well, you know, with all these water problems we're having, hell, it's hard to wash clothes these days, you know? Shit. So you kind of have to wear them a few weeks, you know, before you can wash them, you know?
Yeah, really.
I know. I got the dishes piling up because my damn dishwasher doesn't work like it should.
Oh, shit. You know what the answer to that is, right? New dishes. New dishes. That's what you do there, buddy. New dishes.
Chinette works beautiful.
There you go.
Trump was talking about the dishwashers not working. You know.
Yes. Oh, yes, he did.
That's what I'm getting at. You know?
Yeah. Yes, I do remember
with the
him.
water dripping. Now the dishwashers ain't working right. You know. It's
the unmatched wisdom of our president.
Get on your roof.
I am not going to wash dishes by hand. Thank you very much.
I still do too, baby. I jump in there and help. Mama usually beats me.
Get on your roof with your 12 gauge.
I have a dishwasher. His name is Ryan.
My late dad used to say that. The best time to buy a new car is when the actually is full.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I always want to walk up there at the new car dealer and tell them, hey, just, knock off $15,000 right off. What do you mean? Well, at the end of the year, that's what you're going to tell me. I'm going to knock $15,000 off this fare. Well, do it now. I don't want to wait to the end of the year. That always pisses me off because that's what I always point out. Every one of them commercials, they come on there. We're knocking $15,000. Is that how much you was working us for? Really? No shit. You're giving it away right there in your commercial. We were screwing you for an extra $15,000, but we can knock that right off. Don't worry, we're still making money. It's just like.
I think it was last week or a few weeks ago. There was a great meme posted on Facebook about Black Friday, and you saw a guy. Black Friday is coming, and you saw a price $450, and then it's Black Friday, and you saw from $695.
Yep, it's on sale. Hurry up, get it.
Yeah, it's on sale. And the day after, it was still $450.
Yep.
I was like, well, it's the.
Well, now we don't only have just Black Friday. We also have Super Saturday now. And what they call that Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. And yeah, we got a name for every day. You could spend your money any day of the week. You're helping somebody.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and they have like after Christmas, Black Friday, and
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Christmas is too commercialized.
That's what I say.
It really is.
Especially when I can't afford anything.
Yeah.
It's always too commercialized when you're broke. Yeah, look at this. This is disgusting over here.
I think the day after Christmas we will start the Valentine stuff.
Yeah.
Then in February, when Valentine is past, we get the Easter stuff.
Oh,
and when Easter is past,
then it's 4th of July.
You'd think there was somebody planning this shit.
Stuff. Yeah.
Numerous ways to get money out of your pocket.
August or something.
They'll come up with something. Any month that ain't got something, don't worry. They're working on it. All right, people. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. I love all y'all for coming by. You give us the most precious thing you can, and that is the time it takes to listen to us and come be a part of the show and all that. I appreciate every one of you.
Bye, John. Bye, Travis.
See you later, Karen.
We'll see you later,
Hey,
Karen.
goodbye, everybody. I love talking.
Now wait,
to you.
Karen, wait. See, I don't want you to miss out on the other part of the show. After the show is over, we have the after party
but
show.
you were saying goodbye, so I was just saying goodbye.
Oh yeah, good. I didn't want you to say okay, bye, and hang up. We go up to the blue room after the show.
And stuff like that, but
there you go.
Goodbye, so I was just saying goodbye
there you
back.
Go. Okay.
This show was sponsored by the Republican Party.
Yes.
That easy, John.
Yes. This show has been sponsored by the Republican Party, the GOP. They just keep giving and giving. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. I love every one of you. Y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye now.